Two mammoths of motoring, Ford Mustang and Mercedes AMG, two absolute monsters of power when it comes to performance and style and desirability. And when I say desirability, I mean think back to when you were 7, sending a list to Santa and hoping that something electric that had a steering wheel would come down the chimney. Well, fantasize no more, grown men and some grown women, because I've brought to you with funstuff.ie two very exciting electric cars. And it's a reminder that no matter how old you get, you cannot beat that feeling of just remembering what it was like to be a child and imagine what driving one day would be like. The next few moments are going to bring you back to your childhood, and with funstuff.ie I have got two mammoths of motoring, Mercedes AMG power and Ford's Mustang GT. 5-litre petrol, it says it on the side, a V8 bi-turbo. Can you imagine the noise of it? The beauty of these cars is we can forget about VRT and even expensive fuel costs, because in these cars you charge them up in somewhere between 4 and 8 hours and you'll get lots of fun driving around. And if you can't trust the person behind the wheel, and let's face it, who can you trust these days? Both of these cars come with remote controls, so you can actually drive them yourself. It's perfect. Then, both cars can take an auxiliary input or a USB stick in the case of the Ford, and you can play your own tunes through inbuilt speakers. Not only that, the lights can turn on and off, and they're actually really good quality. This one has got an adjustable seat, so you can actually move it back and forward depending on how tall your passenger is. This one is more fixed, but this one, the Merc, is actually a little bit cheaper. And it's so realistic. The drill discs on the side of the car with the yellow calipers are there. The bi-turbo air intakes on the side and on the bonnet. The Mercedes grille with the badge and the steering wheel all complete the whole thing. And then your windscreen and the air intakes again on the Ford. This one has a handle that you can use to actually pull and carry, because it's quite a bit heavier. But how realistic are the lights? And they just add to the whole experience. Can you imagine being 5 to 8 years of age and getting to sit into one of these and drive and have the freedom of it while you play Black Magic over and over again? Both cars, realistic opening doors. We have carbon fibre on the wing mirrors. The doors in the Merc actually kind of feel like they're a bit more solid. Is there? Yeah, it's not as clunky. I prefer the clunkiness. Would you expect anything less from German precision engineering? The mirrors, they fold in. So if you're parked at the side of the road, no cyclists can come along and knock off your wing mirror. It's very handy. 4 exhaust pipes in the back of the Ford add to the whole package, but I love the red brake lights on the Merc, not to mention the very downforceful rear spoiler on the boot. So which would you have if you were 5 again? Would you go Ford or would you go Mercedes? Comment below and let us know your thoughts. The top speed of both of these beasts is 3 to 5 kilometers per hour, coming out of a 12-volt battery, which you can charge with just a straightforward plug and a DC charger.
The car has started. Please fasten your seatbelt.
You'll get a manual gear shifter, although it looks automatic, to flick it into reverse and forward. There's even a switch for low and high speed. But it's time to get harsh. For $229, you can buy a Merc. For $299, you can buy a Ford Mustang. It's a tough decision. There's quite a lot of money resting between the two cars. Sadly, my friends, due to the way the petrol world is going, cars like these won't be around forever. So if you'd like to get your hands on one, you need to go and look at funstuff.ie or my social channels, Nobby on Cars on Instagram, and your chance to win one of these in a raffle, with all proceeds going towards a children's charity and hospital. And if you'd like one of these from Santa Claus, don't hang around, because as we all know in the motoring world, the chip shortage is a serious crisis in the motoring industry right now. In conclusion, the big question, apart from how does Santa Claus get around the world so quickly in one night, is would you go AMG or GT? Thank you very much for watching this episode of Nobby on Cars. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now would be a great time to do it, and maybe comment below on the video if I've helped you narrow down your search for the ultimate car back when you were 5. Thanks for watching.